Well, on now to our big story, the story of the 2-year-old baby Falak, brutally assaulted, now struggling to survive. Who did this to her? Was the 14-year-old girl who brought her into hospital responsible? Who are her real parents? Will the police crack this horror story?
Serious injuries over the head. There were multiple blood clots inside. She's moving the left side a bit. We have not seen such type of battered babies before here. I should say it is sincerely inhuman.
Just 2 years old, but baby Falak is battered, bitten and fighting to survive. She's off ventilator support, but she remains critical and may be permanently brain damaged. Across India, there's horror and outrage at the baby's abuse, and offers for help are pouring in.
Delhi government support करेगी, जो भी उसकी आवश्यकता होगी, वो जरूर करेंगे.
Baby Falak was brought into the hospital savagely tortured, bruised and bitten. But she's now fighting back. She's off the ventilator and her vital signs have improved. But doctors caution that with the extent and the nature of Falak's injuries, even if she does survive, she may be permanently brain damaged. But the question now is, who could do this to her? Who are Falak's real parents?
She showed eventful recovery. होश में तो अभी नहीं आई है, and we are not expecting that also, क्योंकि उनकी injuries की severity बहुत ज़्यादा थी. We are quite hopeful, but the child is still in a critical condition.
The police are now focusing on the 14-year-old girl who brought in Falak and the man she was living with in Mahipalpur. They are also searching for families who might have had a baby missing of that description recently and conducting DNA tests on some suspects.
जिस व्यक्ति के साथ वो रह रही थी, उसके ऊपर कुछ आरोप लगाए हैं. उन आरोपों की जांच की जा रही है और जो व्यक्ति उसको लेकर गया था, उसकी पुलिस तलाश कर रही है.
So here's the bizarre sequence of events the police have gathered from the teenager. She had eloped with a 20-year-old man last year, whom she now claims had physically abused her. Baby Falak came from a maid who had passed her on to a co-worker. The co-worker's husband gave the baby to Rajkumar, but Rajkumar is from Mumbai and is married. He left for the city 2 weeks back, leaving the baby with the girl who probably couldn't handle it and hurt the child.
As baby Falak fights it out, the question we face is child abuse urban India's worst kept secret.
Well, that's what we're discussing today. It's one of the most shocking stories that I remember ever having brought viewers. It's absolutely appalling. Joining us for their perspectives on this, what's going wrong, Shanta Sinha, Chairperson of the National Commission for the Protection of Child Rights, Dr. Kiran Bedi, former IPS officer, key Team Anna member, but joins us here as somebody who's dealt with cases like this in the past, at least seen what it's all about in the National Capital Region. Pinky Virani, National Award-winning author of the only book of its kind on child abuse, Bitter Chocolate. And the DMK leader, Khushbu, someone extremely concerned on this particular case, joins us as well. Thank you all very much for joining us. Shanta Sinha, when you see this particular story, how do you react? Because the real concern is, as shocking as this particular case is, there are so many other cases like this which usually go unreported.
I agree entirely with you. The Commission has received some 100 cases or more on abuse of children, sexual abuse of children as young as 1-year-olds. Just the other day we did an inquiry of a child who was sexually abused, who was just 3.5 years old. And now this is even more horrific. Is one of the most horrific stories that, episodes that the Commission has so far handled. As you have just said, many of these cases go unreported. Also, I feel that it is not something very secret. In the neighborhood, people definitely know that there is a violence on child going on, but somewhere it is always seen as a private issue that one should not interfere in. It's time that we look at it as a serious violation of human rights. It becomes a public issue and people take courage to report this to the police and pursue on this. And for this, of course, the government must give a serious message that their anonymity will be maintained, that the police will act on every such complaint that comes to them.
NDTV's Cricket app, Android and iPhone. fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. NDTV.com/apps.